Larsen, ready to tell you another story. Today, I'm going to tell you a Christmas story, one of my favorites. You probably all know it too. It's the night before Christmas. And the illustrations are adorable, so we'll make sure and take a close look at them. 'Twas the night before Christmas. When all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Look at that house, all nestled in the snow. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Look at that house. And look, there's a cute little dog. All the stockings, see them all there? And then look at that cute little dog right there. Snuggled up right by the fire. Stay nice and warm. I don't see a fire in the fireplace though. See, there's no fire in the fireplace. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Wow, messy rooms. Look at all the things lying around in their rooms. Toys all over the floor. Clothes kind of everywhere. Look at that. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. See them in their bed? Mama and Papa. And their room isn't so neat either. Their room looks a little messy too. Busy Christmas Eve, I'm sure. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon, on the crest of the new fallen snow, gave a luster of midday to the objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Look at all that snow everywhere, and see, there's Santa with his sleigh. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came. And he whistled and he shouted, and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, dash away, dash away, dash away all. Look at those reindeer. Look at their cute little faces. And there's Santa, driving the sleigh. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Look, there's the sleigh with the reindeer, and look at that. There's Santa. He's going down the chimney. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. See him? That big old sack full of toys. And look at the cat. The cat looks a little scared, doesn't it? And see how the picture shows him in the stages of coming down the chimney? First you see his feet, then more of his leg, and then most of his body. See that? Pretty cool. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white, white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. Look at that. The smoke encircling his head like a wreath. And he's got a little wink in his eye. See that little wink? And he's opened up his big bag of toys. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. So there he is filling the stockings. You see him there? And look, the cat's rubbing up against the big bag of toys. Isn't that cute? And then here he is. He's got his finger on the side of his nose, just like the poem says. And then he's going to go up the chimney. And look, the cat's thinking, where did he go? He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. There he is, getting in his sleigh, getting ready to take off with the reindeer. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight. There he goes, look at that. Look at that sleigh up in the sky. Isn't that cool? The beautiful snow all around, and you can see Santa with his reindeer flying away. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And there's a cute picture, just a picture of a beautiful star. Very special poem, very sweet. I hope you enjoyed it. The night before Christmas. It's a pretty special poem, and Christmas is such a wonderful time of year. So special. And that last page with the star on it. It reminds me of that first Christmas in Bethlehem, where the star shone to lead the wise men to the baby Jesus. Such a precious night. Thanks for watching. You are loved. Bye, boys and girls.